Okay, people. So, in a previous session, we have talked about the different functions which we can use to write the dynamic XPath. Okay, but writing a dynamic XPath is not finished yet because we are going to see XPath accesses today. Okay, XPath accesses. Now, what does it mean by XPath accesses? We should understand the concept first, and then we'll start exploring on the things. Okay, so XPath accesses, what are those? Okay, so in a simple term, let me tell you that sorry, let's say that you want to locate some element on your web page and you are writing your relative XPath. Okay, and you are using one of these functions. Okay, but that element is not able to locate using these methods. Okay, any of these methods, or maybe the relative XPath that you are trying to write, you're not able to find that particular XPath. Okay, so in that situation, what is useful, or maybe what you can use in that place? Okay, so as I have said that HTML document is a tree structure. Okay, HTML document is a tree structure where then there can be n number of tags written. Okay, and you should understand the situation. You might have worked on any kind of project in a manual maybe, so you will find this is very common situation. Okay, you will find that there are multiple tags which have the same name and exactly same list of attributes. Okay, so in my previous company there was an application which had lot of duplicate web elements which has exactly same name. They have exactly same attributes, list of attributes. Okay, let's say element 1 is having 5 attributes and all of 5 are matching with all of next elements. Okay, so let's say there are 10 elements which have the exact same tag name, same number of attributes, exactly same value of the attributes. Now if you ask me that is it possible to have the value of attributes as same in the entire project, so it is possible. Okay, it is possible. So let me show you an example so that you people will better understand it. Okay, so let us open a random website. I am opening up. Okay, maybe ICICI Bank. Okay, a random one. I'll try to show you that how the elements are going to be duplicated. Okay, let's say I'm clicking on the inspect element and then hit Control F, and let me see where. Okay, we can see over here we have a div tag which has class as body class. Okay, now let us try finding this element div tag at the red class is equals to body class. Okay, but we can find only one, or maybe let's say container. Let us try finding with the container. Okay, can you see there are two elements with the same class name? Okay, so there may be a possibility of having the attribute value exactly same. So there are two tags which name is div and their class is container. So there are two elements. So this may happen that there may be 20 elements with the same list of attribute and same value of the attributes, or maybe same tag name. Okay, so in that case it will really become difficult for us to find that element. Okay, or maybe uniquely locate that element, but there is one way. Okay, so to handle this kind of scenarios, you cannot use any of these functions. Believe me, you cannot use, because contains is used to check the partial content of the text. Okay, or maybe attribute values. Okay, starts with can be used to check whether the particular attribute or the string or maybe text is starting with some value. Okay, and then text will look for the exact match of the text of attribute or maybe the text, and then last we'll check the last element of the entire hierarchy that we are looking for. Position will look for particular position, and then that's it. Okay, but in this situation where you are getting duplicate elements having same tag name, same list of attributes, and value of every attribute is same throughout the elements. Okay, so in that case it becomes really difficult for you to locate that element. So let me tell you the solution for this, and the solution for this is to write XPath accesses. Okay, now what is XPath accesses? Okay, so let me tell you that entire HTML document is actually a tree structured document. Okay, where root at the root there is an HTML tag. Inside HTML tag we have two children tag like head and body. Okay, inside body we are going to write the entire HTML code of the of our page. Okay, inside head we are going to write some header stuff and linking and everything. So these are two children, and then every children will have some grandchildrens, and their children will have the children, and so on. So this is how this family tree is going to grow throughout the development life cycle. Okay, so whenever you try to develop, whenever your developer is working, whenever he is developing the code, the entire tree structure is going to change like a hell. Okay, so in this situation, what is recommended is XPath accesses. Now, what is meant by XPath accesses? They mention, okay, XPath accesses mention relationship between HTML tags. It is pretty simple and straightforward. So simple XPath. What are XPath accesses? XPath accesses are simply relationships between HTML tags. So what kind of relationships they may have? Okay, let us have a look at this HTML document that we have over here. So at the right we can see. Okay, let me span it. Okay. Oh. Okay, can you guys see over here? This is the HTML document that we have. Okay. On the root, we have a HTML tag. Inside HTML tag, we have head and body tags. Can you see? Only two tags are there inside HTML tag. So HTML is having two children, okay, head and body. Now body is having these many children. No script, no script, div, okay. And then this one is the div again, and then we have several script. Then there are so many tags like script and div and script and iframe and everything over here. So this body tag is having these many childrens. Okay, now here no script and script both possess a relationship of siblings. Okay, they are brother to each other. Now no script is the big brother and script is a younger brother, we'll say like this. Okay, so they also possess a relationship with each other, that is sibling. Okay, now they possess a relationship with this body as a parent. Okay, now they possess a relationship with this body and then HTML tag also. Okay, why? Because HTML tag is their grandparent. This kind of relationships can be seen in your entire HTML document, and using these relationships, obviously we can traverse to the element that we are interested in. So it is simply like finding out your friend in particular city, let's say. So your friend is missing and you know that his parents name is this and this, so obviously you are going to find your friend by the name of their parent. Okay, so you'll go to that city where you find traces of your friend. Maybe Rancho is your friend. Okay, and you know that his name is Ranchodas Chanchad and he's living in that area. So you'll be asking to people nearby, "Are, can you please tell me where is the Ranchodas Chanchad's home is like this?" Okay, so obviously you are going to ask so many people, and then obviously you can reach to your friend by their parents' name. Okay, so this is what required over here. So you can reach to the specified element or maybe interested element by their parents' name, maybe by their grandparents' name, okay, or maybe by their siblings' name. One of these should be unique. Okay, there must be something which is unique amongst them. Okay, either parent may be unique, either sibling may be unique, either grandparent may be unique, either child may be unique. Anything can become unique in that case. Okay, because no developer is writing the code in the exact same way. Means whatever he is writing on the first line, he is going to write on the second line also. This is not going to happen at all. So believe me, there should be something which will be unique. Okay, and that is our motto, to find the unique thing so that we can locate our element uniquely. Okay, now we have seen that in duplicate situation, methods will not allow, or functions will not help us to find the unique element, but XPath accesses will allow us to find the unique elements. Now let's see how we can do that. Okay, and what kind of relationship, what kind of XPath accesses that we have. So in a simple sense, we have these many XPath accesses like parent. Okay, simple parent, and then child, then following, sibling. Okay, and then preceding dash sibling, following sibling, preceding sibling, ancestor, ancestor, descendant, descendant, and then self, ancestor, or self, descendant, or self. Okay, these are the XPath accesses that we have. Now each and every XPath accesses have their own meaning. Okay, so let us try to write, let us first see the syntax of writing the XPath accesses. So how you need to write the XPath accesses. So let us start with the relative XPath, starting with the double slash. Here you need to mention the tag name, tag, let's say A, tag A, and attribute is optional over here. You can write attribute. If you want to skip, you can skip the attribute. Value A, for example, and then slash parent colon colon, and then you should specify tag, some tag. Okay, it can be any tag. And here also attribute is not compulsory, it is optional. Okay, now let me explain that what this line is telling exactly. Okay, so this line is telling that tag B is parent of tag A. Okay, understand this clearly. Who is parent? Tag B is parent. And who is the child? Tag A is a child. So in this case, tag B will get highlighted. Okay, so in this sense, we can obviously find the element of our interest by traversing back to the parent. Okay, so let me try writing the same XPath over here. So let us say that I guess Canara Bank is having so many duplicate elements. So let me take an example of a Canara Bank. So it is loading up. Okay, and we are good to go. We can see over here we have so many menus appearing. So let me click on one of them. Okay, so you can see over here. Oh, so they have made it responsive kind of website. Okay. Okay. Why the ICICI again? Okay, can you see over here? We have the HTML code. Okay, and this is the LI again. Let's say we want to click on some Sukanya Samruddhi online payment, and we can find that this is under the UL tag. This is the first LI tag, okay, which we are interested in. So if we want to click on this particular element, then we have this anchor link tag over here, and its target is underscore blank. Okay, so purposely I'm going to locate this element by the target underscore blank. So let us control F and then anchor link tag, which has at the rate target is equals to blank. Okay, can you see there are 27 elements with this attribute, and we are considering for the sake of example that this is the element that we are interested in, and it has only one attribute, and that is target, and which is duplicate in 27 elements. Okay, now let us try to find out this element by using its parent. So we have to check whether its parent is unique or not. So we have to check for parents of each and every 27 elements which are appearing. Okay, so we'll start looking at the parents of each and every element. So we are at the first element and its parent is div. Can you see over here its parent is div, and it is pointing to this logo Canara Bank. Can you see over there on the top? When I'm hovering the mouse on this text, then it is highlighting the element corresponding to it. So obviously this is not the element that we are interested in. So let's go next. And this is the element that we are getting, and this is the element of our interest, and its parent is li. Can you see over here? This is the parent and its name is li, but this li is having no attributes at all. Okay, let me traverse on next elements also, because it is my responsibility to check each and every tag. And oh, can you see over here, this is the third element and its parent is also li. So it will become difficult for you to find this element by its parent's name. Why? Because parents are also duplicate. Okay, so you look of after them also. Here you can see that it this is the parent and its parent is again ul tag. So li's parent is ul. So we are interested in anchor link tag which has li as a parent, and this li's parent is ul tag, and so on. Okay, so it will become really difficult for us to write like this, but let me show you that if I write parent colon colon li. So can you see over here, now we are getting 19 elements which have the parent li. Okay, 19 anchor link tags, okay, which has parent as li. Now can you see over here, this XPath is pointing to the parent and not to the element that we are interested in. Okay, so you should understand this situation, what is happening over here. So you should be very careful while writing your XPaths. So believe me, if you write like this, okay, the element which is going to be highlighted is the parent, okay, and not the anchor link tag. So same XPath I can write by using single slash also. I'll show that way to you people, okay, shortly. But understand that that whenever I'm going to write some XPath access, then that XPath access will get highlighted. Okay, so I'm writing the parent li, so li will get highlighted in this case and not anchor link tag. Okay, next, can you see over here, this is the syntax that we had. Okay, so unfortunately I cannot show you the example of the parent because they have multiple parents with the same attributes, means they have the same tag name but they have no attribute, and there are two elements, so it will become difficult for us to find. So if you get an example of very good maybe website which is having such kind of structures, so obviously you can share that website with us. Okay, so next let's move to the child. Okay, in the same way you can write the XPath access. So let me write a generalized syntax of it. Syntax. Okay, and the syntax is this: tag a, and then at the rate attribute is equals to, again this is optional part, if you want to write you can write, if you don't want to write you cannot. Parent, and then not parent but I'll write access, and then colon colon is compulsory, double colon should be there, and then next tag b, and again the attributes are optional. Okay, this is the way you can write. Okay, Now see over here, same XPath can be written in a different way. So what is the different way to write it? So li slash tag. Okay, we have seen the example. Okay, let me write down that example for you people. A at the rate target is equals to underscore blank. Okay, and then we have written like slash colon colon, sorry, slash parent colon colon double colon, and then where we have written li. Okay, same XPath I can write in this way also, li slash. So slash also represents a parent child relationship. Okay, at the rate target is equals to underscore blank. Now in this case what will happen, understand this difference between these two. So in this case li will get highlighted. Okay, but in this case a tag will get highlighted. Okay, so let us try this one. So can you see over here the XPath that I have written? Can you see over here? I'm going to change this XPath now. So I am removing this XPath access slash also, and then I'm putting li here. Can you see? Now a tag is highlighted. Can you see over here? A tag is highlighted. Now what is the difference between these two? So when you write XPath access, obviously it is going to select the XPath access first and then whatever the elements are there. So you should be very careful while writing the XPath accesses. You should not mistakenly go to the parent or maybe the unwanted elements. Okay, so these are the two ways through which you can mention the parent-child relationship. Okay, and also we have a child XPath access. You can write the child XPath access in the same situation, same way on the situation. Okay, so let me put this down. Okay, so here the syntax is okay. For child, okay, child, how you can write the child? Again, double slash and then some tag a, okay, and then attrib at the rate attribute is equals to some value, and then slash and then child, and then again tag b, and this is attribute which is optional. Okay, here what is happening, tag b is child of tag a. Can you see over here? Tag b is a child of tag a in this case or in this example. So here tag b will get highlighted. So whenever you write down the XPath access like this, in this case the tag b is going to be highlighted. Next is following sibling. Okay, following sibling. Now what is meant by following sibling? So whichever sibling is following or maybe following my current tag, all those siblings will get highlighted by using the following sibling. Okay, so how we can write this? So let's say that this ul tag is having certain li tags. Can you see over here? Okay, this ul tag is having several li tags right here. So let me see, let us write a XPath which will give us something like sibling kind of thing. Okay, so what I'm going to write is I'm going to write down the XPath to highlight this child li. Okay, so I'm going to traverse from the parent. So if you feel it confusing at any point, so you should ask a question in between to me. Okay, so ul tag at the red class is equals to the value that we have copied. So can you see only one UL tag we are going to get here, and inside this I'm going to jump on the first li tag. Can you see over here, first li tag is highlighted. Now to this li tag we have following siblings 1 2 3 4 5 li tags. Okay, there are 5 following sibling li tags to this li tag. So let us highlight them by using following sibling colon li. Can you see 5 of them are highlighted? Can you see, we can find one of 5. Okay, and if you keep jumping on them, then it is going to give me the all 5 li tags. And also on the UI part you can see the jumpings or maybe highlighting of each and every li tag. So this is what we are going to get. Okay, so it will restrict the search area. So XPath accesses can also be used to restrict your search area. Means you are finding the element of your interest in the family only. Okay, and you are not going to some other family to search for it for the elements. So this is what happens over here. So let's say that there are 5 li tags, and then I want to jump on the second of them. Okay, can you see over here, the third one is highlighted. Why third one is highlighted? Because we were on this li tag first, then we have found 5 following siblings. This is the first sibling, this is the second sibling, and what we are trying to locate is second sibling. Okay, second sibling. So that is what we did over here, and we got a second sibling. Okay, then you can obviously traverse to the anchor link tag which it has. Okay, now we are on the anchor link tag. Can you see online bill payment is highlighted over here? So if you want to click on an online bill payment, and if you find the hierarchy is really complicated and each and every elements are duplicate, in that case you can write your XPath like this. So let me copy this XPath and let me share that XPath. Okay, sorry, let me share that XPath on the chat so that you can try that XPath at your own, and you should try that XPath on obviously on Canara Bank only. Okay, so this XPath will not work for some other website. Okay, uh, next XPath access we have in the hierarchy is preceding sibling. Okay, let's say if you want to locate any element based on the preceding siblings. So what is mean by preceding siblings? Siblings which are coming before the element. Okay, so whatever element we are writing followed by the preceding sibling, whatever elements are there before that particular element, okay, but they should be sibling, not child. Okay, all those elements will get highlighted. So let us see. Okay, now let me simplify this one over here, and now can you see over here, I'm writing as 5, not the 6, and not the first. Okay, now it is highlighting the last li tag in the entire list. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 and these many li tags over here. So can you see over here, we have these many li tags. Okay, so I guess I should take an example of these li instead of some other. Yes, perfect. Okay, we can take an example of these li tags. Can you see, this one is first li, and then second li we have, then third li, and then fourth, and so on. So these are the li tags we are going to take example of. Okay, and I'm going to locate them by maybe class is same. Okay, this is the perfect example, I guess. So here class are same, and the only data target is changing. Okay, can you see over here, data target is only changing over here, and data toggle is remaining same. So let us try writing data target is security. Okay, li tag at the red data target is equals to #security. Okay, can you see one li tag is highlighted over here. So let us try writing the preceding sibling. Preceding dash sibling. Okay, and then we are going to write the li. Can you see there are three li tags which are getting highlighted, but parent is not highlighted. Okay, remember this, because siblings are going to be highlighted only. Okay, but which kind of sibling? They should be of li type only. Okay, so whatever type I have mentioned will get highlighted over here. So let's say that there is a tag in between which is an anchor link tag or maybe something else. So that tag, that sibling will not get highlighted. Why? Because I am specifying over here that sibling which is li. Okay, sibling, preceding sibling which is li tag. So only li siblings will get highlighted. Okay, only li preceding siblings will get highlighted over here. But if I write all, then all of the siblings will get highlighted over here. Okay, but this li tag is having, in this example, this li tag is having only 3 preceding siblings. That is why it is highlighting the 3. Okay, and here obviously we can mention what kind of sibling we require. So for example, let's say can you see over here, this is a nav tag and its sibling is div tag, its sibling is div tag, following siblings. Okay, okay, so if I find if I try to find this div tag, okay, this div tag, uh, so okay, div tag at the rate class is equals to this. Can you see over here? Okay, we are interested on these 4 elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm jumping on the last div tag among them. Okay, so div tag, which is 4th one, slash div tag, and which is 1 to 3rd in the hierarchy, I guess. 3rd in the hierarchy. Okay, so can you see over here, I'm on the last div tag right now. Okay, now let me write the preceding sibling for this tag, from this div tag, preceding dash dash sibling. Okay, colon colon, let's say all. Can you see all? If I'm writing all, then obviously one of 3 are getting highlighted. Can you see over here, 1 and div tag 1, and this nav is 2, and then this div is 3rd. So these are the 3 siblings this div tag is having. But if I write siblings which are only div, can you see over here only 2 elements are highlighted, 1 of 2. Okay, now nav will be excluded from the list. Why? Because it is a preceding sibling, but it is not a div tag. So if I write only nav, then obviously I'm going to get this nav. Okay, so let's say that you are interested in this nav tag. Okay, but this nav tag and all its attributes are same into entire web page. Okay, so into entire web page, all of the attributes and their values are same for this nav tag. So it will really become difficult for you to find this nav tag. So obviously how we are going to reach to that nav tag? By using the relationships. So using the relationship will become really easy in terms of compiling also. So whenever your XPath is getting compiled, so it will look for that particular exact relationship and nothing else. So obviously searching time will become less in that case. Okay, so here is the example, and this is the XPath that we have written to locate the nav tag. So again, I'm sending this XPath to you people so that you can practice. Okay, and you can have a look at it. So you should try this website. So sorry, try this XPath on the canarabank.in only. Okay, then next access comes in a picture is ancestor. Okay, now what is mean by ancestor? Ancestor means parent, grandparent, parent of grandparent, and then parent of grandparent, and so on. Okay, so you whenever you will write ancestor as a XPath access, then you are going to get the entire hierarchy of the tree till the HTML tag. Okay, till the HTML tag. So let me try writing the hierarchy for you people. Okay, okay, and if I write ancestor colon, and if I write all, then it is going to all four, it is going to highlight four elements. Can you see the elements are starting from the HTML tag? Why? Because this div tag's ancestor is HTML tag. Okay, can you see over here HTML tag, and then body tag? Can you see the body tag is highlighted, and then div tag, and then one more div tag, and then button tag, and everything. Sorry, only div tag. Okay, so can you see all of the ancestors have been highlighted? But if I write ancestor which is div, okay, so there are only two ancestors which are div. Okay, so means let's say that I have a very big family and I have a family tree of maybe 300 or 400 years of family tree we have, and let's say that I want to search for my ancestors who were warriors. So obviously all of my ancestors were not warrior. So if I want to look for warrior ancestors only, then we may have a record where their occupation may be written. So in that case, we are going to access my ancestors by their profession. Okay, this is what we are doing over here. So I am accessing the ancestor of div tag. Okay, but ancestor should be itself div. Okay, let's say I'm trying to highlight the HTML ancestor who is HTML. Now you can see over here there is only one HTML tag, and I can highlight that HTML tag by using this Xpath. So if I change it to body, then obviously it is going to highlight the body. So this is how we can write the ancestor, but we should keep in mind that while using the ancestor, it is going to highlight parent, immediate parent, okay, then immediate child, sorry, immediate grandparent, and then parent of the grandparent also. Okay, but immediate, not all of them. So obviously every element will have only one parent and then grandparent and so on. So two parents are not allowed in the HTML document. So no HTML tag will have more than one parent. Okay, so here immediate parents are getting highlighted. Okay, ancestor, and then we have descendant. Okay, descendant now means, what is mean by descendant? Descendants means my child, their child, and their children, and their children, and their children, and so on. So wherever the family tree will lead us, till that point we are going to get all the elements. So let us try to find the descendants of this div tag. Descendant colon colon all. Okay, can you see there are 68 descendants to this div tag, and if you keep on traversing on them, you will find that this is the first div tag. Okay, and then can you see over here this div is expanded, and inside this we have a tag which is also counted. So my children and their children and their children, so this is the image tag. Okay, then again it will go to the next child, and then its child is div, and then div is having one more child, that is ul, and then ul is having li as a child, and then li is having a, then a is having image, and so on. So this is how it is going to traverse through your entire HTML document. So descendant means children and their children and grandchildren and everything. So this is what we will get when you use descendant as a Xpath access modifier. Then we have self. So if you write a self, then it is going to look for that particular element only, self, and nothing else. Okay, so but it is of no use if you are using it sim for no. Uh, self. Can you see over here? This is highlighting the element only. So it is of no use writing the self. There is no practical situation where you may need a self. Okay. Next, let us see ancestor or self. Okay. Now what is meant by ancestor or self? So if you want to highlight yourself as well as your ancestors, in that case, you can use ancestor or self. Let's say that your project requirement is saying that, can you please check the number of links present in this area? Okay, so these links must be anchor link tags. Okay, all of these links should be anchor link tags. So obviously you are going to write a XPath to get all of the anchor link tags under this area. Okay, including this also. Okay, online services. So your test case is saying that please check please check how many menus are coming under the online services. Okay, so you need to get the list of all these elements which are coming under the online services, and this is your test case. Okay, oh, so for that, um what kind of XPath you are going to write? Obviously you are going to check for the descendants also. Why? Because you need the descendant which are which are, can you see over here? Let me start searching it with the anchor link tag. Okay, anchor link tag image online services. Okay, so let us write the XPath for that. Okay, img tag, and which contains, is this image? Let me see once again. Okay, img tag which contains text as online services. Okay, are we missing any bracket? Img tag text is equals to this, and it is not showing up. Is this the image tag only? Okay, let us try finding it by src. Okay, now we are finding this. Okay, so what we need is to find this anchor link tags. So inside this li, can you see over here, inside this li we have several ul tags. So what I'm going to find is, I'm going to traverse back to this li first. Okay, so I'm going to jump on this li. So what I need to do to jump on this li? Now understand the requirement. Why I need to jump on this li? Because I'm going to find all of the ancestors which are li. Can you see over here? Or maybe anchor link. So everybody will have an anchor link tag. Can you see over here? Everybody is having the anchor link tag. So I need to find descendants, okay, which are anchor link tag, including the parent itself. Okay, so I'm going to jump back on the let's say parent. Okay, that is a. Now it is highlighting the a, and a is having parent, that is li. Can you see? Now li is highlighted. Then again I'm jumping on the descendant or self, and what kind of descendant I require? A type of descendants. Okay, slash should not be there. Okay, can you see over here? We can see now there are 7 of them. Okay, Now let us count if we are right or wrong. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and the seventh one is this parent. So this is the XPath to have all of the links under this online services. Okay, so let me copy this and share with you people so that you can practice. Okay, can you see it's pretty straightforward and easy if you understand the exact flow from where you need to jump and from where you need to go where and so on. So you should decide your traversing path and then accordingly you should write your XPath. So my requirement was to get the number of links. Let's say my test case is saying that requirement document is saying that online services should have 6 menus under it and all 6 menus should be linked. Okay, clickable links. So this was the requirement document. According to that requirement document, I am going to write an automation test script for it. First manual, obviously. So in my test script, what I'm going to write, please get all the links available inside online services menu. So I will count number of links present under this online services. So number of links appearing on the web page, number of links mentioned in the requirement documents, if both are matching, then my test case will get pass. So that is my requirement. So obviously to fulfill this requirement, no programming is required, no Java, no Selenium is required, but a very good sound knowledge of writing your XPaths, dynamic XPaths is really required over here. So this is how you can use the XPath accesses to get the entire list of links available under this online services, including the online services itself. So you are going to get 7 of them. So that is the requirement. If let's say if you want to exclude these online services, then what you need to do over here, you just simply need to remove this or self from here. Now can you see there are 7. Why? Because this one is also coming up. Okay, this one is also coming up, so I need to exclude this one. So you can do this XPath as an assignment. Okay, try excluding this anchor link from here and just choose anchor link tracks from this li tags only. So that can be your assignment for today's session. Okay, ancestor or self, then in a similar fashion you can use the descendant or self. That is what we have used so far. But remember, parent is going to select the immediate parent only. That's it. Okay, parent will not look after the parent and then the grandparent and then parent of grandparent and so on. Okay, parent will look for the immediate parent only. That's it. My parent is my father. That's it. Khatam. Okay, but ancestor will look for parent, grandparent, parent of grandparent and so on. Okay, so this is what ancestors are going to look. So child will look for the immediate childs. That's it. Okay, but descendant will look for children, their children, grandchildren and so on. Okay, following sibling is going to look for the immediate following siblings. Okay, no other siblings. So let's say my parent sibling will not get calculated or maybe searched in that context. So obviously my siblings will get highlighted. So whatever siblings my tag is having, all those siblings will get highlighted by following sibling and by preceding siblings. So this is all about the XPath accesses in this session. If you guys have any question on this, please ask.